Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. We're good, boys. We are good. Too Legit City on the mic. Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? It's the boy me, Too Legit City, and we are in, boys. Dude, look at this. Oni merch. It's a puff plush. That's pretty cool. You know what would be really cool? If Mamba could crawl in and sleep inside. This'd be kind of tight. Robo Jumper, what's good? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. And of course, guys, let's get into the based Mamba. It is cold today. It's so cold, I'm wearing socks. And this is the first time I've worn socks this year while not leaving the house. I wear socks to wear shoes to go outside, right? That's normal. But man, to wear them just to stay warm, dude, this is the first time I've done that this year. It is cold, man. What's going on? But of course, we're getting back into the base Mamba today. Y'all know what it is. And we're going to be expanding a little bit of the food stuffs today. We're going to need to cool down a little bit of the ethanol. It's cold, but we need to distribute the cold energy a little bit better. And since some of the pipelines seem like it's blocked, yeah, because we maxed out, they're not generating heat as much anymore, so it's easier to be maintaining the temperature now. But of course, we're going to be getting an aqua tuner line on so that we could actually make it a little bit better. And then we're distributing some lumber still, as always. I wish I could make... Well, no, I don't wish. I know we could make a design. It's just that I want to prevent the infinite loops, huh? That would have to be receptacles, I think. Instead of using a chute, I would have to use a receptacle. Which is actually very feasible. Because then with the receptacles, they never drop it on the ground. So that I don't have to worry about infinite looping the lumber. Maybe I should do something like that. Make a non-sweepable area so that the... setup for that works by itself. I would have to use a little bit more power though as a result. It shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so we were working on the infectious polluted oxygen last time. We don't have liquid inside yet. We'll get that in soon once the pipes are built. And now that... Are we doing the last seed? We're still duplicating, I hate to say, we're still duplicating, oh no, we have it, okay. So we do that, and then the little pip plants his last fungal spore, and then we'll finally be able to start growing mealwood, while we wait for this to kind of, scale up. What's going on, Zambak? How are you? Hi there. I see you over there, hope you're doing well. But what is good, Zambak? What is good? Alright, so let's set this up a little bit. Let's put a couple of the necessary things inside. And then we'll need the bins as well. Because we're going to be moving a lot of the mealwood seeds in here now. Okay, cool, cool. Pip's going to wait to plant that. Once we do that, I think we'll start sealing this up as well. So we'll remove the deodorizer from here. Seal up the bottom. And then we'll seal up this area after we set up a couple of pumps. We're going to move all the gas out. Alright, so this is purely coming from the hamster wheel. Oh, we're no longer feeding shovels. Hey, sweet. Okay, I don't have to worry about bleeding out my dirt anymore. That's such a good feeling, now that I don't have to worry about that. Why is there a layer of pollute? Oh, it's because of that. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, let's remove this. Remove this as well. I'm fine, my work is good today, so you're chilling now. Dude, it's chilling, but it's too cold. My god, man, it is freezing where I'm at right now. I have sweatpants on, I'm wearing a sweater. I got socks on for the first time in the year. It's cold, man. Winter is here. Winter is actually here now, from what I could tell. But I see you over there, Zombok. Good to hear that work was not too bad today. Let's move out some of the vents. We're just going to be doing simple setups. And then we're going to have to power everything. I'm just going to put a wheel setup up top to make this simple. And then we'll just do a double wheel jumbo battery setup. Just so that we can pump out all the gas. It's like 9 Celsius. Oh, I should check the weather. I should actually check the temperature. Give me 1 second. Dude, I am not used to the temperature over here, man. Not gonna lie. Well, not used to. I'm used to it. It's wintertime. It does get this cold. But man, it hasn't been this cold in a long time. Let me see the actual weather stats. Right now, I gotta wait. It's loading. It's loading. The struggles. Oh no! I'm stupid. I mined through all the iron. Oh no, guys, we're gonna load the game. I messed up already. Holy crap! I built natural tiles and then I just dug through them without thinking. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. It's 60 Fahrenheit right now. Yeah, Central Europe. You're not used to the heat, used to the cold. 60 F to C. It is 15 Celsius where I'm at right now. It's not that bad. The cold has affected your decision-making process. It has, Susumu. It has. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. Alright, we didn't mess up yet. We didn't mess up yet in this timeline. Oh my goodness. It's 50 Fahrenheit where you're at right now, dude, man. Hope you have a heater. Hope you stay warm. That's gonna be the goal. Gotta stay warm, my friends. Alright, so it's like this. Oh man. Messed that up hard. Was reading that Weezward's wiki's cooling efficiency is doubled in hydrogen, and they go down to -60. I'm gonna have to make small Weezward farms. They work. It's possible, but yeah. You understand how they work, right, Gun Griffin? Just making sure. Okay, cool. So they breathe in the gas, they consume the actual gas that they're in, and then it lowers the temperature of the 1 kilogram of gas they consume by 5 degrees Celsius, flat, and then it spits it back out. They cannot force state change. That is not something that's possible. And what that means is that you can't condense steam into water. If you inhale steam that's at like maybe 100 degrees and it spits it back out at 95, it's not going to become water. It's weird. Because instead of spitting it out at 95, it just spits it back out at 100. So they have like a detection thing where if it cools down, causes state change, it just doesn't cool it. It's a weird mechanic. But I will say that you're going to be making that for freezers? Or are you going to be using that for food storage? Why is all my dupes inside? Why is everyone idling in here? I'm not a fan of that. Oh, yeah, let me cut the line first. I don't like how all my dupes are inside here for no reason. Everyone's trying to get locked in the vacuum. We're basically going to fill it up with CO2 right now. So y'all need to get out of there, man. It could be. Hey, man, I'm just asking. Just asking, just asking. minus 5k DTUs. You're looking at hydrogen. So isn't it 10 because the SXC is higher? 2.4. Is it in a 10.8? Or am I wrong? 12.2. 12.2. That 5, it's 5 Celsius. 5 Celsius. Alright, so no one got locked in, that's good. Alright, we gotta build a plastic vent, and then we need to start, well, we can actually just do it now, instead of having idle dupes. That one can't pump, because there's no vent, but these two can, so we'll get that started. We're gonna be moving out all the gases, and then once we finish that, we'll release more CO2, which I should do. As right now, since we're going to have to wait for the CO2 to spread out anyways. Yeah, might as well do it now. And then we'll use the suits to go inside. Alright, so this is going to be a mushroom farm, and then we're going to have the bottom be mealwood, since we're waiting for the seeds, and I do not want to duplicate the seeds that often. So we'll just have that rolling. Alright, so the dupes, we need to expand a little bit. Get some more platforms out. We need to mine some more space. 4 tiles in between the layers. We gotta line it up. Alright, so we got to this. This is all mined out. We'll sweep all that ethanol out as well. I should probably be able to mine that. Let the ethanol leak. Alright, so that's gonna be fine. Mixed water, it's fine. And then we have a lot of unbreathable gases right here, which is fine as well. Power is already connected to the appropriate transformer. Good stuff. And new printables. Ooh, lime or iron. Both of which I have a lot of. And we're at 86 dupes right now. I'll take the lime. It's probably worthwhile to take the lime instead. Alright, so we're going to start moving the mealwood farm over into a wild farm so that we can make it a little bit easier. And I want it in CO... I don't need it to be in CO2. That's true. I don't need it to be in CO2, technically. Maybe we just make it a regular farm. That is true. Theoretically, I don't need this to be locked up. We could just put a layer here and then remove the ladder and then just have this be an open mealwood farm. And I'm thinking that that's probably optimal because of how this really works out. Alright, so let me cut the power. They don't need to be running on the wheel anymore. Because I'm thinking about it, if this is mealwood, it shouldn't really matter. As long as we maintain temperature, we'll be fine, right? Yeah, that's probably the case. I'm thinking too hard. Alright, let's put the tile there. Let's remove the power from here. Let's remove the wheels battery. We gotta wait for that to be built. I think that means the vent needs to go too. Same with the plastic. And then I think these layers are all removed, right? Except for the shovel area. And then once we build that, we can remove this, that. And then the plastic ladders are no longer needed. And then we could argue that this just be extended out. Mealwood Farm comes out a little bit longer, maybe? We wouldn't need this. Pumps are gone. We gotta get doors over here now. Does a stifled plant still consume materials? That's a great question. I'm actually not 100% sure. They should not. They should not. But I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so we gotta put the doors here. So that the pips don't get, you know, get out of the box. We need them to plant it. That's a great question, though. Stifle plants. Alright, Alright, a lot of this is spilled out. Let's try to mop it out. I think I tested it before. It consumes liquids, but not fertilizer. Interesting. So it consumes... Well, wait, so when you mean fertilizer, are you talking about the fertilizer that's listed on the plant or actual fertilizer? Because you could click on the plant and there's fertilization, right, for the domestic growth? That's two different things. Or you're meaning fertilizer on the farm station. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. Solid stuff like dirt. Okay, so not the fertilizer buff, but basically anything that's in the fertilization category. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, phosphorus, dirt. It's really just dirt, right? There's not a lot of solids you need to feed the goods. Alright, so we're gonna have to sweep this, and then we'll start breaking it into the salt biome. Alright, so we want the CO2 to just float to the bottom. That way we could have all the gases get crushed by this. Let's turn off red. I mean, that's the wrong way. Just always green. I know that for reed fiber, if you're too cold hot, they don't consume the pea water supplied to them if in advanced farm tiles. Oh, gotcha. Sounds like it's two agreeing facts right there, man. I see you guys over there. That's off. I might as well turn that off, yeah. Can I mop that? I will. And then, yeah, this is a lot of CO2. I should just start crushing this. Why can't this just fall down, dude? Why can't the gas just go to the bottom? We're not even adding oxygen anymore. Alright, so we need to mine the dirt still. Do 2 there. Let's trim this. Trim that backwards. Sweep up this area. Back into test list, the old man. Leo Far, always testing out the things. I see you over there. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Alright, so I've been thinking, I could technically build temp shift plates behind the ladders, so I could move up the cold energy upwards. I feel that although we could do that, that might be bad. I feel that could be bad. Let me look at the gas here. Yeah, it's all CO2. And then once it gets to the bottom, it melts, but then it crushes itself. Because it's chlorine at the bottom. Wait. Is chlorine liquid heavier than CO2 liquid? I've never really thought of that. So it might be landing and then reheating up back into the gas. This is never going to warm up, though. This is getting cooler, though. But it's not spreading fast enough. You know what I should do? I should just start mining out, like, the layer in between the two biomes, if it's solid on top and bottom. So that it could touch the igneous and fossil directly. Probably not worth it, though. Alright, so... the dupes are working. And the doors are built. Nice. The hydrogen should slip out eventually, due to the fact that we destroyed the lip over there. Now, we're going to move a pip into this room. Turn off this one. And then we're going to fill this with mealwood seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Let's put 100 seeds. Alright, we don't have any mutated seeds because this is base game. No radiation. So we'll just move the seeds in. Priority 7. I don't want people coming in to refill it up from the pip. Everyone's going home right now, man. Holy crap. Oh, they're all sweeping still. Alright, let them continue their work. The cold water coming in. We still see it's rather cold. And then we have... here we go. Above. So then this is caught up 54 kilograms. Okay, so this goes that way, that way, that way. So that we can continue pumping out the oxygen that we kind of wanted. Dude, there is so much CO2 bubbles, man. Just from having my dupes breathe and traveling. Feels gross. Alright, we gotta mine out as much as we can. This is a sweep, but arguably, probably just want to mine up the top layer. Not a lot of water left. I don't think it's gonna take, yeah, it's in grams, so that's gonna be fine. We could start sweeping this layer, which isn't too bad. And this is probably okay. Trimming that layer right there. Alright, so we're gonna trim that, trim that. This is almost ready to be trimmed. Actually, it is. Start removing a lot of this already. Alright, so we'll do this. Trim up to the top. Technically, we should trim that as well. And then this is just going to be clean water source for us. We'll clean that up soon. Back over to this side. Alright, so we're on these two tiles. The water's not bad. 40 degrees. So we did our thing. We got to dump the water out. Hello? Got to spill out the salt water. We're almost done going through the ocean, man. The ocean water has been good to us. It's been great to us. It's been a lot of water for the spawn. Haven't had to worry about it yet. It's pretty good. $600. Alright, so we could spill out the entire thing without worrying about it. Okay, cool. Still trimming this out, because this is where the compost used to be. What's in here? Pickled meal? What the hell? Someone remove this. Why did I have a food ration box with pickled meal ice? That's so random. Alright, so this is spilled out mostly. Let's change out the water. Gotta use up all the water that's in here anyways. This feeds directly into the spawn, so it's fine. This is actually almost empty. Pretty impressive. This has been a great idea, though. Not gonna lie. Having that become, oh, this is gonna overfill. No, this is gonna overfill, dude. Oh man, this is gonna overfill. Oh, okay, we overfilled ourselves. I shouldn't have done it on 3x speed. No, now it's an oxygen bubble thing. Alright, it's fine. Not a lot of damage. Just the water spill, nothing too bad, nothing too bad. Oh man. That's a lot of water though. Can't this... Oh no, this is at 1,000. It could spill to the left though. This goes up to 1,100. This happens to be on the right side. Held the button down for too long. Technically this gives the dupe something to do though. Gotta mop the top. Okay, okay. Autosave lag. So far, so good. Alright, so how's this? Oh, it's built. Okay, let's go. Let's fill up the AT loop. So we have a little bit of cooling. Why did we have a mini water bubble? That was weird. And this is gonna be water droppage. Dude, everyone's composting that. Everyone's working hard. Alright, so this is gonna be our coolant loop that we're gonna try to maintain. We're not gonna turn this on yet until we have enough water in the loop. I legit hope you had a good day. The day's still going. We'll see. Today's cold, TJ. I like the cold, but this is really cold. I'm wearing socks, man. You know it's cold when you're wearing socks. Have a catch a flight 4 hours. Oh, dude, where you going? You traveling for work, man? Or are you going, man, the beginning of November? I was gonna say, like, maybe you're half holiday, but it's like usually people save it for, like, Christmas, right? No internet? How do you work with no internet? Is that even possible? How do you talk to your boss? That's tough, man. Oh, you're doing your contracting gig, right? That's the new contracting gig that you had, right? Damn, 3 weeks, no internet? That's tough, man. Yeah. Industrial electrician. Dude, that's tough. Hope you survive, man. Yep, the new job. Yo, man, 3 weeks is three weeks will go by fast. Does that mean you're gonna be away from the family as well? But yo, man, hope you have a safe trip. I see you over there. New job, it's gonna be nice. And of course, yo, man, 3 weeks that internet's kind of tough though. I will have to say that. Hopefully though, you have a good team. You guys just hang out while getting the job done, so that it's, time passes by fast. That'd be ideal. But you gotta take care of business. I see you over there, man. No family here. Mom, sister live in the state. Wife passed 5 years ago. No kids. Oh, damn. Oh, that's tough. I see you over there, TJ. Live a quiet life. I respect that, man. Gotta live the quiet life sometimes. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I can mine all of this. Okay, cool. And then the ethanol is gonna get dumped, I think. Oh yeah, ethanol gets dumped into here. Yeah. I see you, TJ. Then, yo, man. Nonetheless, hope it's a good time. And what I mean by that is just, hope it's not stressful, man. Regardless of the environment, you just hope things are not stressful. Is the job looking like it's gonna be an easy one though? It's 3 weeks enough time? Oh, this is all cleaned up, so we could actually trim this. All right, let me trim one tile. We got ethanol there to dump in. Shouldn't be too bad. We could probably kill the puffs, because oh, this is an oxy puff? Oh man, he's gonna start breathing into my oxygen. That's not the business. Alright, so the ethanol is gonna be fine. I might want to pitcher pump this, just because we need the ethanol. And then we're trimming this still. Let's trim that. Oh, lag. We're good. Let's go to here. No place for the mule seat, feels bad. And then we gotta move a pip into here now. I might want to breed pips. Because they're cute. Oh, and the sandy shells are in. Hey, they're mixing in, boys. They look a little bit fatter than normal poke shells. Y'all see that, man? They look like kind of like a turkey in terms of plumpness. Rather thick, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we gotta move a pip. Do we have any wild pips? No, right? All the pips are inside the arbor trees, giving us dirt, I believe. If there's other pips, we would want to use them. Guess not. So this guy is just born. All right, we'll take the elderly guy because he's gonna die anyways, and we'll relocate him into here. This one's not on. That's good. All right, we'll start planting mealwood now. Oh, lag. All seeds. No. There we go. Have the mealwood on the ground. We'll start planting them. Mushrooms are doing its thing. The mealwoods are just going to be planted. I don't know if we're going to use a lot of mealwood, but it's going to help us out from going away from dirt consumption. And then I might want to multiply the Pakus, but I know they lag. That's the one thing I'm worried about. Alright, so this has not been done yet. So this is left side only. And then we got to open the doors. This is double, so we got to open that. Hello? I hit left. What? Oh, I hit disable building. Alright, there we go. Alright, so they'll work on that. Get another set of bathrooms going. Hopefully that's going to be pretty sweet. Oh, this got mined out already. Alright, so we can mop that. Start trimming this. And then we're still waiting for this to vacuum. It's going to take a while. But, you know, I think it's going to be good. Okay, so 2 tiles here. A lot of this is done. We could just run across this way, to be honest. So let's trim that and that. And then from here, I guess we could mine this. Work our way up. And then I guess the rest of this, we just kind of like... Yeah. That makes sense. Just kind of just mine this down now and have it just be swept. Which shouldn't be too bad. Let's mop up the top right. Oh no, we shouldn't. Because we still have water coming down from the top. Yeah. Alright, that got trimmed. So I guess we're back here. And then I want to clear out the sand over here. Try to mine as much of the sand as we can. Have all the water kind of flatten out. Oh, we still have salt water here? My god. Alright, so we do that. Looking good. Have Asteroid with no gases for fuel. Gonna have to try to run on coal and try to make hydrogen for electrolyzers. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, hopefully you at least have water, TJ. Not gonna lie, man. No gas fuel sources is a little bit on the tough side. So hopefully you have something on, you know, at least water to help you out. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so I have an idea. This weird idea. So let's go all the way to the bottom of the map. And one of the things I have a lot of, because I mine through the ice biomes, is I have a lot of ice. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking we should move away from this ice storage. Because this is requiring me to sweep it, and then every so often my dupes drop the ice while sweeping to it on the ground because of the schedules. And then I get pools of cold water everywhere. I actually don't want to have that happen again, so we're going to make a new ice box at the bottom of the map. Hopefully this is going to be pretty good. And then I think we're going to continue mining out some more space. Let's get rid of this though. Alright, so let's deconstruct just buildings. Top layer is gone. Without deconstructing the power line. Good. Yeah, pea water and cool slush geysers. 1 each. Is that the 30 degrees Celsius pea water? That's really good. That's arguably optimal because of the fact that you honestly, like you can't go wrong with that. You don't have to worry about it. You know, you don't have to heat it up. You can just use it as is for your electrolyzer. You have a lot of buffer space for the temperature, so you can use it for cooling for your aqua tuner as well in the beginning. It's not bad, man. It's not bad. And then you get free clay. Free pollute. Well, it's free clay, right? Because of the off-gassing. Alright, we gotta mine this out. There's a little bit of water here. I don't know how it's still 28 degrees. It's right next to the oil biome. Alright, looks like almost Emily's not gonna fall into the water. Sweet. Got some things to mine out here still, though. And then the gold volcano is just giving us gold. Can't be mad about that. Alright, so this part, I wanted to mine this out for the longest time. So let's go like this. Let's mine all this out. We could mine this from the ladder, and then we could trim the top. And then climb down at the bottom, and then we'll finally get through to this area. I think I want to move the suits a little bit lower. But before we do that, I want to mine out more of the map. So, let's try to do this. Underneath this layer that we're walking on top of. This probably requires me to do this though. Gotta be able to climb up, gotta be able to climb down, and then mine everything. So we'll get started with that. Climb up this way. 1, 2, 3, and then get that layer. So I probably want to do this. We could jump across, make the mine. That's sweet. Did redoing the pinch of pepper plant take a long time, or is it not too bad? Oh, I made a mess. Oh my god. My dupes are stuck. Dude, Susumu, man. Why'd you pee your pants? I'm sorry, Susumu. That's an ocean of pee water, though. I will say that. What did you have for dinner, dude? Oh, that's unreachable. Oh, that's ultimate meme. Do we have any materials here? Oh, it's sedimentary rock, huh? Okay. So it's here. Can y'all build that? Redoing the pinch of pepper nuts. We actually are pushing everything down a layer. So we're gonna have the farm shifted down, basically. I'm not happy with it, but you know what? It is what it is. You know, so I just kind of have to live with it. So basically, we're pumping it out now to make a vacuum so that we could have the chlorine gas fill up the entire area. That actually reminds me, I need to move down the liquid lock. Let me put a manual door here. Actually, how do I want to do it? So the middle is safe. Oh yeah, but there's gas inside still. Maybe I should wait until it's vacuum. Because I was thinking I could deconstruct this tile since this is a vacuum, and then the oil falls, which is fine. Spreads out, doesn't really hurt us. And then we just rebuild the infinite lock, and then deconstruct the top afterwards. We could probably do it. I just rather wait till it's vacuum. But yeah, Xenosci, this is it. So it doesn't work on the upside down U. That's like this, right? So we have to put a bottom layer so that we could deconstruct to get the tile on this tile. So originally I wanted it here, but it's gonna shift down a layer as a result. So since everything shifts down, it's actually not that bad. So we're just gonna live with it. But yeah, this is gonna be the new pinch farm. Gotta get that going. Alright, so we do those. We could remove the ladders now. Sweet, sweet. Mine those two. Mined out the sand, that's good. And then this layer right here. Let's go like this. So that all the water spills out and we just jump up top. And then there's a weird layer right there I want to trim out, so let's go with some ladders. This side is already somewhat ready, so this is kind of tough. We mine out these two and then we do the top layer, I guess. K-Kun better not fall in, dude. K-Kun, there we go. Oh man, make the jump, make the jump. Make the jump, make the jump. Oh, K-Kun. You got this, buddy. K-Kun, you got this, buddy. Someone help him out. Good thing a lot of these tiles were not really requiring mining skills, so we'll just mine it through. Please don't fall into here, man. That's gonna be so bad if someone does that. Oh, it has a Padawan. Don't do it to yourself. Oh, he made the jump. Sweet. Okay. So we mine that out now. Ooh, what a fall. Okay, cool, cool. We can mine this now. And then arguably want to mine the sand as well. Autosave lag. That's a long lag. Okay, mine these two. Let's go to the... Stop switching on me, please. Why does that happen? I feel like that's so excessive. Why do the listed items switch positions? Like, I feel like it should never do that. That just feels like bad game design. Why would the game ever swap the positions of the notifications when you're trying to click on it? I feel like that's just super troll. 1.2 mil kcals. I'm a little bit low on food right now, though. I don't want to take the coal, but everyone else is not that great. This guy's a murderer. Not a fan of murderers. This guy's a doctor. Increased medicine, germ resistant. It's not good for the surgeries, though, because he's small bladder. Feels bad. Take the coal. Alright, so this spilled out. We should be able to just trim out this setup now. Dupes here chilling. So now we could do to the bottom area to go in and out now, which is pretty good. Fell down, mine this out. It's not too bad. We could mine in the inside again. They could leave, so I'm not really too worried right now. This is all good. Trim out the right side again. And then at this point, let's deconstruct this because it's no longer needed. And then on this layer, we should sweep this. And then we'll trim out one more layer. I'll probably have to build ladders to mine out the bottom, which is fine. Okay, so we could remove this. We'll sweep that afterwards. A little bit of salt water. We're gonna have to expand out the hatch ranch soon. I'm a sucker for starry-eyed dupes. They're rare. They're rare, though. I feel that. Starry-eyed is great. It's a very easy achievement if you do have them. But if you don't have them, it's not that it's super tough, but, you know. Starry-eyed is just kind of rare. Oh, the ultimate fail block strat. No. Stop. How come you don't listen? Stop. 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 There we go. Moving to the location. She would have jumped up. Because a tile would have not been good. Oh my god. Almost got you baited. Alright, so that's sweet. That's sweet. We didn't get wrecked. Alright, let's mine this out, make it a little bit easier for ourselves. We might as well do a trim here. Due to the fact that, actually no, we'll have all the... We want all the salt water to come in from the tunnel. So I guess it's this side. Want to mine out the salts. Okay, cool. Sandy shells are chilling. We're still trimming out more of the salt biome up top. We could trim this. Well, I'm going to leave that tile there, just in case. Let's do another layer. Because we want this to be one thin eventually. And I should climb into here and just start mining this out, realistically. Let's not do there, but let's start mining this though. And then that's technically all within reach, so we'll do that. This feels like, oh, the pea water makes it look a little bit more. Starry-eyed glow stick? Dude, that's not that great. What's great is if they're a radiation eater and a glow stick. They literally provide food for themselves for just existing. You know what I'm saying, man? You could get, I believe there's nothing that's mutually exclusive. I've seen dupes with digging interests and undiggable. I don't think there's like a lot of logic there, unless there is and it's just memory leak issues. But I've seen that happen, where a duplicate is interested in digging and then they can't dig. So it feels like you could have any combination as long as it exists. So yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I want to say that it shouldn't matter though. Yeah, you've seen it too, right? It's weird, man. It really is. Alright, let's remove some of that, some of the automation in here. While we can. It's going to give us some free refined metal. That's the upside about these little areas. If you rush the oil biome and you have the suits, or it's not that hot, like maybe there's a heat leak somewhere into ice biome, you could easily just come in here and grab the refined metals by just deconstructing the automation, which is awesome, which is actually pretty sweet, IMO. Alright, so there's a lot of work for the dupes to work on right now, which is not bad. Gotta keep mining. Alright, so we gotta melt the ice biome. Did we get to the bottom yet? Almost. This is probably a great pocket, right in the middle. We'll mine that out and make our setup. Alright, so the dirt's getting mined out still. We're a little bit low, so we want to mine that out as much as we can. Ooh, I filled this... Ah, man. I want to say I have not successfully turned off a bottle emptier like one time this entire stream. I've been just dripping liquids, man, all day, every day. Feels bad, man. Maybe that's why my oil's cooling down. Dripping in the room temperature water. I have messed that up so many times. Feels bad, man. Alright, so we'll do that. Got the first mealwood in. Sweet. Gotta keep on rolling. And then there's some stuff to sweep here. I don't know why it's so gross looking right here. Oh, okay. A little bit of lag just right now. I might want to start crushing stuff. Wait, where's my kiln? I might want to relocate my kiln to this room. Because the kiln in here might be a little bit overkill. Oh no, we removed the kiln, so it's no longer here. That's right. This is probably going to need an aqua tuner loop, realistically. I might as well just build one for this. I could use this one, but I think that's excessive. Like, I don't know if the aqua tuner is going to be able to handle that. The amount of heat generation from this. 8 ETN's just not cutting it. Alright, so we're going to try to cool down the ethanol. Right now it's hot ethanol still. So we will have to burn through that, which is kind of a pain. Oh, but this is rolling now. Oh, nice, sweet. So this is good. Let's remove this. I don't want to turn it on yet, because if I turn it on and another bubble comes in, we get jammed. So we're going to want to wait. This is looking good, though. It's looking good. And then we could chill down the dirt that's being produced by the compost. That's what I'm hoping. Since it's just going to spawn there and be in a cold environment. That way we don't bop our mealwood. That's one thing I'm a little bit worried about. If we do get hot dirt and we feed mealwood, that's going to be a bad time. Alright, so we got to remove that. We'll wait for the dupes. A little bit of mining here. Easy does it. Waiting to mine the bottom still. Still dumping in the pea water, which is fine. We have more ethanol still. And this area is not that cold anymore. I should just trim it out. So I need to get rid of the water here first. I don't do anything with water anymore. I just realized that. Yeah, there's nothing I need water for. Okay. So we're going to move the water back into these reservoirs because we're... we don't know what to do with it. So pea water is dumping out elsewhere. Ethanol we're dumping out elsewhere. Crude oil we're dumping out elsewhere. Salt water is elsewhere as well. So water and brine we'll dump back into here. Clean up the map a little bit. How much is this, dude? 55 tons per tile. That's so much salt water. Okay. Mine those out. This is powering the desalinator. That's fair. This is powering the metal refinery. That's fair. Oh yeah, and then the hatch ranch area. Yeah, we get to expand this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 2 at a time. And then, ooh, I don't have the space yet from the geyser up top. So let's get this cooking a little bit. Let's try to keep the bottom layer. Come in from the top, mine out from the side. Make this a 1-layer setup. So we're just going to travel on this, mine out as much as we can from the bottom. And we'll do the same here. Trim this out. We need to start the trims, which is why we're doing this. What are your plans for the frozen core? It's going to be a backup water source if I ever need it. We're going to hold ice inside, which is why we want to mine this out as well. But as of right now, there's not a lot of use. There's honestly not a lot of use. We could try to melt it and use the frozen core as an area to temper maybe sour gas so that it gets close to negative 160 and then we move it out to the AETN afterwards. Right? Because we have a volcano right here. We just burn the burn the oil into sour gas and then have that dump into the ice biome as a tempering stage. This is what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'll actually want to do that. Because it's like this allows it to get to a really low temperature. The only problem is that there's pockets of oxygen that I don't want to mix in. And we'll do 2 bins because I'm not sure which one's actually going to be within reach. And we'll do that for now. Alright, mine that out. If we fall down, we get back up, so it's fair. Climb down, climb up. Okay. I don't want to do that yet. And then we're mopping up still. Ooh, this got mined out. Oh, that's nice. Let's do another layer. A little bit of water spillage feels bad. Dude, we spilled water again. Jeez, that's always on me. That's always just on me, man. All right, so we're filling this up with oxygen, and then the CO2 just doesn't get a chance to settle. Is that what I'm realizing? That might mean that I might have to cut the vent right there. There's no real purpose of having oxygen reach the bottom anymore since we have suits. So let's actually just remove the gas pipes. The vents gotta go too. Mine out that tile. Everything else is cool. Oh, gotta remove the gas pipe though. And then hopefully the CO2 falls to the bottom. We start crushing it. Makes that an easy time. A little bit of spillage there. Nothing bad. Okay, so now this is good. Let's turn this on. This is going to be at above 24. It's a little bit not cool enough. We're going to start tempering this. All right, I'm thinking we might want to extend it out because this is getting pretty warm. So I might want to go... here, here, here. Let's move the pipe below so it lines up. And then we have that go across. Kind of like that. So we're going to have to add in a little bit more water. Should be pretty straightforward though. And I already have water there, so that kind of helps us out. Yeah, we have that one bubble again. Alright, after we build this, I'll cut the power again so we can fill this up. And then we're going to be trying to chill everything inside the room. I could be expanding out a little bit more temp shift plates. I'm a little bit worried that might freeze the water. Oh, and then this is turning off the yeah, ATN. I guess it's fine. Other parts of the map's a little bit worried though. I guess at that point I do need more temp shift plates, which is going to be out of Mafic because I go here, here, here. Yeah. Here, here, here. Didn't really work out that well, but it is what it is. Alright, we want to chill out the compost. Maybe it would have been better to swap the compost and reservoir positions, because this doesn't really matter temperature-wise, while that does. Anyways, we'll just leave it like that. It's probably not as efficient as I need it to be, though. Oh, I forgot to do something here. Let me cut the power. Wait, what? Let me cut the power. There we go. I never set up the... Oh, no, this is a vacuum lock. We don't need the door set up. Never mind. I was going to do a vacuum door so that we could have a no heat leak setup, but it's actually not necessary. All right, so now that this is good, this could actually turn on, right? Oh, it's rising pressure. Let's wait. Green signal when it's above 1,000. Actually, it shouldn't matter. I'll just crush it, right? Alright, so this is going to be making oxygen for us. Free oxygen. I can't be mad about that, right? Now we're adding oxygen here on this level, hoping to have more oxygen here and push down the CO2. I could reach this. Why are my dupes not working? Door is not locked. Yo, my dupes are lazy. This is priority 9, dude. Oh, that's not the rock. That's the geyser. Oops. There we go. Okay, Kun. Alright, can we sweep that too? Alright, so this is all 30 degrees because we're cooling it with the aqua tuner. And it's slowly climbing up to 1 kilogram per tile. Hey, Totem Hunger David coming in with the prime. Thank you so much. You even have my watching the Oni vid when I miss a stream. Quality gameplay and stream. Enjoying it a lot. Thank you so much, Totem Hunger David. Appreciate the prime support. And thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back to the city. Enjoy the emotes, the 20 dice ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much for the support. And of course, thank you for the kind words, Totem Hunger David. With people like you that watch my videos and support the channel, man, keeps us going, keeps the dream alive. And yo, man, just thank you for being part of this community. But appreciate the kind words, man, really do. And of course, hope you're having a nice day. Hope you're having a good Thursdays. I spent my day at the DMV. It was not that bad because I had an appointment. But even with an appointment, man, you would think you would go in and out in like 10 minutes. Still took me like an hour. Gotta hate the DMV visits, man. Not gonna lie. Alright, so this is good. We could go into the bottom now. So I could mine out this, and then that, and still be able to go in and out. I should trim the other side now if we mine that and jump down this way. And then once we get that done, we could mine this out, and then start moving in from this ladder set. This is gone. This has to fall down. I guess the best thing to do is this. Alright, alright. Still making stuff. Water's still okay. We're gonna mine out the salt biome today. The sad thing about this is I think we have to dump out all the gases on the top. I think that's gonna have to be necessary. Is it even worthwhile to wild plant meal ice? Feels like a lot of effort for little calories. So I'm doing it, and the only reason why it's because I have a lot of the seeds. I have a lot of the seed. That's the main reason why, actually. If I look at my seed distribution, I have a lot of sleet wheat grain, which requires me to chill an area, and we're going to do that on the right side. And then we have, from the looks of this, pinch of pepper nuts, which we will be growing. Thimbleweed, which I don't really need. I only have 8 blossom seeds. And I have 0 dust cap seeds, so I cannot get that many mushrooms. My blossom seeds, I don't really have a lot of either. The only thing I could really grow that gives me food from this list is waterweed. Realistically. Arbor trees is dirt. This is a decor plant for oxygen, salt. We can't live off of that. Having it sweet though, but we can't live off of it. So we will be planting some waterweed soon. But yeah, the waterweed could only really be utilized if we have mushrooms with it. Because you can't just cook lettuce by itself. That's the one thing I kind of don't like about it. Aren't you going to get more seeds? We're planning everything that we can. We're planning everything that we can. So, basically, I don't have a lot of options. You got an entire row of mushrooms already? Nice. Yeah, we have to wait for this to wild grow 30 cycles. And then we have a chance of getting a seed each time. So it's like, I don't want to wait 30 cycles to plant a new row. And then it's like, I only get half of that row. And then I have to wait another 30 cycles to finish that. So I just gave up, I have to bite the bullet, and I just have to start planting mealwood. That's kind of it. Not because I want to, but because I don't have a lot of options. So gotta wild plant all the things. You're right though, mealwood is kind of not worth it. It's only a chance to get more seeds, yeah? It's a chance, depending on the farmer that harvests it and their skill level. Outside of that, it's still RNG regardless. Alright, so if I go like this, no access, and I make this liquefiable, brine ice. I have solid crude oil. Oh, it feels bad. Crushed ice, ice, polluted ice, snow. Can the dupes reach this? It doesn't look like no one's actually doing this. So that means they cannot reach this tile when they're standing here. That makes sense. It's a 2-tile range, right? So that means if I do this, copy, paste, this should have people actually delivering to it. Solid oil, yeah, I have a frozen core, which is negative 100. It goes down to negative 100. And oil freezes at 55. They are not messing around. Oh, 40. I'm sorry. They are not messing around, man. I have liquid chlorine down here. It's cold, man. Alright, so it looks like this one is not in reach, so I just turned it off. Make that a priority 1. So this one's going to be a priority 7, not a 9. So when they're not doing anything, we're going to start taking the ice and start moving it to here so that none of it melts anymore. Gotta do the little things. Alright, we're going to mine this out, have the water spill. It is what it is. So we'll just do it like that for now. How is the right side dig for the oil? They're still waiting for that. We might not have enough suits. Alright, so if we stop having oxygen, and it's only this line is for this line of suits and that airflow, I probably need to start moving my my suit line a little bit lower and start getting rid of the CO2 here. That's probably what I need to do. Alright, let's trim that. Let the water spill. It is what it is. Let's go for that as well. I should probably start mining out the salt as well. That should be something I should do soon. But there's so much unbreathability here, it's tough. Alright, so we'll make this 1 layer thin. And then we're over to this side. We'll trim up to there. A little bit spilling out is fine. And then we'll just trim out without breaking any of the layers. Cool, cool. Gonna be taking that out today. Alright, so this is good. 1 tile thin, that's fine. Gotta continue trimming out the top layer. Trimming out the top layer. And yes, so we could go here. No, this falls down regardless, right? Yeah, so let's just do these tiles and this tile, and then these 3. And then if everyone gets stuck, we could just mine that so they could just jump down. That should be fair. Alright, so this got mined out, pretty sweet. Let's go these two. And then from here we do the middle 4. Split that out a little bit. This is fine. Oh man, where are you going to, dude? You grabbing salt or something? That's not a good look. Okay, so shovels are chilling. Mealwood is planted. Let's get another one in. Waiting for this still. This is not steam yet because we're waiting for the pipeline extension. Oh no, the temperature of the water is actually fine. That's why. What area does a dupe pull air from when breathing? I've had dupes foul up my submerged spawn by jumping into the liquid and breathing air on the side airflow tiles. Yes, that's very possible. So when dupes breathe, when anything consumes gas, it pulls in a plus shape. That's what you need to understand. When they breathe on 1 tile, and that's on the center. But the area of effect of them being able to breathe is always a plus shade. This is true in every circumstance. Whether it's a pump, whether it's a mini pump, whether it's a duplicate breathing, anything that consumes gas, even your Wheezewort, has this type of format for breathing. So that's how that works. I believe it's at the base of the dupe where their feet are. However, they're 2 tile tall. Not because they're 2 tile tall, but because when they breathe at the base, it also pulls from the top tile. Now, of course, you saw how there's left and right tile there too, so they could do that as well. So that's going to be probably what you're looking at. But yeah, that happens, man. That happens. That's actually why I had to make sure when I first built my spawn here, I didn't have suits yet. I made it a vacuum, and then I had doors here preventing access. And while it was still a vacuum, I made a pipeline segment go like this to release oxygen from the outside so we get natural separation. And then I couldn't go inside to deconstruct it because I know the dupes would breathe out and ruin the build. That's one of the things about that. That's kind of a pain. 100%. Alright, so this is fine. They're doing that. Mr. Pip got the seeds. Sweet. Alright, we're going to kill the pups. These guys no longer are needed. We just have to do it for the achievement. I think I might want to make a similar box design for delivering lumber. It's going to be right below it. Makes a lot of sense that we would have it like that, though. Alright, so we move the loader from here to here. I'm probably just going to want a double door setup like this. We're going to have a bin setup in a similar format. And then we're going to have a shipping line. I'll probably want it to be kind of like that. And then it just goes right into, well, it's probably going to be like that. And then we put a sweeper in the middle. And then we just pick up from the sweeper and then into the loader. So we have to lock the doors though when we do that. So this is not going to be too bad. This is going to make it automatic to pull the lumber down so we don't have like little piles like this on the grounds. Oh, and then we got to replace these chutes with receptacles. Yeah. Alright, so let's make this... We'll let them finish the deliveries first. They might have some lumber still to move. Nothing from the farm though, which is fine. But we gotta build this first to get it started. And then we gotta replace the chutes with receptacles and we'll be good. Now, this is waiting for granite. Do we not have a lot of granite? No, we have a lot. Can they just not reach it or something? They're just not building right now. We have idle dupes. Makes no sense. Oh, I don't have enough suits for that. I don't have enough suits for that. Everyone's going in and out constantly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, some of the suits are not being repaired. So this needs to be a higher priority. Dupes are not repairing suits, man. That's not a good sign. That's probably why it's taking so long to do some of the things. None of them have access. Alright, so we're still dumping out the pea water. We still have more things to mine up from here. We're gonna allow auto bottle. Wait, that's the wrong one. We already do have auto bottle. Okay, cool. So we're waiting for the dupes to pull from here. And I guess we could mine this out while we wait. Yeah, we have to mine this out. What kind of geyser was this? I'll wait for the autosave first. What is this? Alright. Hello all, what's going on, Ace Billboy Hero? How are you? I see you over there. Welcome on in. And of course, happy Thursdays. Oh, it's a cool Steam vent. Oh, that's kind of gross. Let's make it a large box. Yeah, we're just gonna have to seal this up. Feels bad, man. Technically, if I want it to line up, I should do it like this. Oh no, I can't because of the middle. Alright, we'll do it like that. Gonna have to trim this though, boys. It is what it is. I'm good, thank you. How are you? It's cold, fam. It's cold season. It's actually really cold. Oh, there's no power here anymore. Oh, that's kind of funny. Let me make a wheel runner. Let me make a wheel runner. It's finally, like, actually pretty cold. I was not ready, but hey man, the cold is here, and we'll take it. So it's gonna be 4 tiles range. We're gonna need this. Let's not have this here. Cancel the door setup. So this is gonna be triple door setup. And then we'll ladder in the inside. Because we need to do this anyways. For that top half anyways. Oh, this is backed up. We're not consuming as much water anymore. Oh, it's because they're getting water from this side right now. AT just went through a process loop. Okay, that's sweet. Better than really hot. That's true. What are we doing? Checking up on the colony, make sure everything's okay. We want to clear as much of the map as possible. We're going to be planting some mealwood today. We're also going to be doing a little bit of improvements for some of the designs. Hopefully the pinch of pepper nuts are going to be ready soon. I did have to go in and do a couple things here, so I might want to get ready for that. It's definitely better cold than hot. I can always throw on some more clothes, even if I end up looking like my younger brother from A Christmas Story. But there's only so much you can do when it gets hot. Yeah, it's true, 100%. I agree with that, man. I agree with that. It's much better to be in the cold environment than it is in the warm environment. 100%. Cold than hot. Cold than hot. But yeah, man. I was not ready for this amount of cold today. I will say that. I was not ready for it. Alright, so we got this level mined out. Sweet. Let's trim out another layer while we can. Mine that out. Mine that out. I'm not gonna lie, though. I'm in a pretty good mood. Because yesterday, man, we had a great Laker game. It was not great in how we did performance-wise, but we won. And it was rather very entertaining. It was a very entertaining Lakers game yesterday. 100%. It was a great game. It was such a roller coaster, man. Oh my god. But of course, the Lakers fashion pulled out the W. And it gives me hope that the Lakers are doing good. Gives me hope that the Lakers are going to be doing good. Oh, look at that. They're picking up the ice from here and moving it. Sweet, sweet. Oh, we got new printables? Sure. Ooh, Pipex. I'll take that. There is no hope. Blind squirrels find nuts, my friend. Oof. I'm sorry, man. I feel bad to be a Dallas Mavericks fan right now. Luka looks great. But when your boy Tim Hardaway Jr. came back and was like, he wanted to play on the bench instead of being a starter, I was like, I don't know if Dallas is going to do that great, man. Westbrook is actually coming along. Westbrook looked great, man. That's why I'm happy. Westbrook is looking good. And he hasn't looked good at all last year. Westbrook is actually finally starting to look good. Which is why it's like, dude, that's great for us Lakers. Him coming off the bench, he's playing great off the bench. He's embracing the role. I want to say it's because of the coach, but who really knows? You have to let the season play out as well. It's tough right now. I think a trade is coming. I don't know, man. The thing is that I don't think the Dallas is ever going to do enough. Because let's be real. The trades Dallas made, they were good. It ended up actually being a better trade than not actually trading. That Christian Wood pickup was good, right? And all that goodness. But the problem is that it was not enough still. No. I know they don't, but the problem is that there's no good players on the market. You guys made a good trade and had great results, and it wasn't enough. That's what I'm saying. Right? Because it was like, even when you guys made the Christian Wood trade, people were like, is that going to be good enough? Even if he's going to be a problem. He's not, he's not mature enough to be in the league. Things like that. We're sad about him. He's doing great. And now it's still kind of like, well, I don't know still. So it's like, well, the one trade you guys made turned out to be a good trade, yet it's still not enough. That's not a good sign. That either means there's no market for free agency, or no one wants to go to the Mavs. And then it's like, if you look at the market right now, who could you actually get? Kyrie Irving? I don't know, man. Who else can you actually grab? Like, there's no market, man. No, even regardless, who could you even trade for is what I'm saying. You don't have a lot of outs, man. You really don't. The market developed. Dude, I mean, yeah, you could argue there's going to be like a handful of more players that are going to be able to be traded in January 30th, but it's not a lot. They're even looking at next offseason, it's not going to be a lot of players that are going to be able to get out of their contract. Not looking at if players want to be traded, but just looking at if it's even possible. No, but that's beyond the point. That's all beyond the point. Point I'm making is that there's no market for players right now. There's not one player that you could trade for, regardless of, what you throw at him. Your boy Reggie Bullock is not looking that great either. I don't know, man. I just don't know who could save the Dallas Mavericks right now. I don't know if there is anyone that can. They don't need anyone to save them, all right, man. They just need to shuffle things a bit. Who could you make an upgrade on? With what's on the market right now, the Lakers need a savior. Let's say it this way. If Lonnie Walker drops 28 every game, we looking great. We know that's not going to happen, though. The Mavs need a piece. The Lakers need a savior. I don't know, man. If I got to be real, I hope Luka just doesn't get gassed before playoffs. Hey, it's pretty smooth for 86 dupes. Also, where is the graveyard? Oh, yeah, the graveyard exists. But there's no tombstones because no one's died. Oh, man. No one's died yet, man. What do you mean? There's no graveyard. That's also because I'm playing on 1x speed. The moment I play on 3x speed, I start to lag. That's kind of one of the problems with the large dupe colonies. Start lagging eventually. No one's died. Nah, man. No one's died. Y'all need to stop bringing that up. No one's died, man. That's totally legit. Yep. Guys, you need to stop talking about it, though. Oh, man. We gotta stop talking about the depths, man. No one's died, though, man, It'd be like that sometimes. They don't think it'd be like it is. Got a lot of ethanol, man. Got a lot of ethanol. Did you see the cost of Anthony Davis? That's the thing, man. Jack, dude, you watch too much of the media. You watch too much of the media, man. Like the fact that you actually talk about that leads me to believe that you don't watch the games. No, man. I'm just saying. He's played more games than Kawhi Leonard and Paul George ever since everyone went to LA. Kawhi Leonard has no slander on his name, man. Just saying. But at the same time, it means you care about my Lakers. I guess that's the sign, right? The fact that you talk about the Lakers means that you care about them. But I'm not gonna lie, man. When you say what you say, it just makes me feel like you don't actually watch the sports. AD is looking, he's impactful, man. Made some good plays. Even when he only made what? He had like what, 20 and 15 last game? He's doing what he needs to do. I'm surprised he didn't say anything about LeBron. He played like dog shit last night. He played so bad. I was like, why is he taking those shots? I know that's the LeBron James shots, but he was not doing great at all, man. He was horrible last night. Alright, so that got trimmed down. We got the ladders on that side. Let's do this first. No, actually, no. Let's trim out a layer first. And then from that side, we trim off this side. Yeah. So we're gonna basically mine this out. There's a ladder there. Let me remove that first. Alright, so the ladders here need to be removed. Remove the doors. 2 of them. Can't go inside for the rust loot. Alright, so... Pipeline's almost built. We'll wait for that. Please be narcoleptic. He is. Okay, I was gonna say, why are you sleeping? Do I not have enough beds? I thought I didn't have enough beds. I guess I shouldn't sweep this yet because of the seeds. Pip needs to keep planting though. We need that for the foods. Food is also going up. I might want to start removing a little bit of the mealwood that we already have planted. Alright, so the water here is almost good, which is finally means that I could get rid of this. Let's put a towel in between. Airflows for a little bit of gas flow. Walk out to the ladder. Okay. Gotta continue trimming. Clearing out top of the map. And then we still make the jump, which is not bad. Let's not mine out the second layer yet. We'll do it one at a time. I forgot. Was there room for 12 pit plants in a rocket? Oh, man. I don't know. But there's probably some combination you can make that's pretty efficient. I would imagine you wouldn't do the space... Oops. I would imagine you wouldn't do this spacing. And I imagine you would do the modified spacing that goes 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3. So you plant 3 next to each other, 3 space gap, and then 3 next to each other again. On, off, on, off. So you probably don't get more than 2 layers. So then you probably get what? You probably get 12 plants exactly. Yeah, depending on what type of plant it is. Maybe not arbor trees would be that efficient, but a lot of the other plants would probably be fine. Pinch of pepper nuts needs more space, but I can't imagine you actually planting that. Alright, so let's see. We're moving the ice. The dupes are doing well. Let's mine that. Let's mine this. I think 12 plants can support a dupe for food and O2 perpetually. If it's wild planted, no. Even with mealwood, which is probably going to be the shortest cycle, you only get 300 kilograms per cycle. 600 kilograms per cycle. I don't think it's ever possible for you to actually grow food inside and actually have that last you the rocket trip. Unless it's actually like a farm tile, because that grows at the domestic rate. Tack on deep diver's lungs and radiation eater. I mean, you're trying to use something like an oxyfern. That's never going to work out enough. Trust me on that. I mean, you could try, but good luck. If you're going to use a combination of oxyfern and then a food plant of some sort that's wild planted, I don't think that's ever going to work out. The thing about radiation eater is that I think in the grand scheme of things, isn't it only like 100 calories per cycle? If they're constantly in radiation? I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But isn't the radiation eater, although it's very nice, like sounding in terms of what it does, isn't it actually like not that impactful? I'm not sure because I haven't gotten a lot of radiation eaters. I might be wrong, 100%. 500. That's a lot, man. If you get 500, that's actually not bad. Alright, my dupes need time. None of my dupes are idle, which is wild. I have 86 dupes, and they're all working. I might be already, like, lagging. That's actually very feasible. I might be already lagging, man. That's kind of funny. Am I lagging? To the point where I don't even know that I'm lagging? Like, I have just no idle dupes. It makes me feel like the dupes are, like, overworked or something. Man, you're still trying to drown that geyser? Dude, man, that was a lot of water that broke out of the infinite tank. There was a lot of water that broke out of that infinite tank, man. I will say that. You see this? The pool's still there, dude. And we still have a pool over here. We gotta put the water back, man. Even if it's not as cold anymore. It's worth it. Because this is gonna be our coolant source. Alright, I should put a ladder here. Because of how I need to climb down later. Alright, so I think we just gotta start melting this or something. Hello, what's going on, Kisukin? I see you over there. How are you? Yeah, I'm gonna start mining this out. So we'll mine this. We should be able to reach everything. If we fall down, it might be kind of bad. Oh, we should kill this Morb, dude. How is he still alive? Doesn't he die? Negative temperatures? Yeah. Oh, it's at 2 degrees. He's barely alive. Touch the ice, dude. He needs to touch the ice. And did we get the mine out on the right? Dude, this is still waiting for the dupes to mine, huh? Yeah, my dupes are a little bit overwhelmed. I need to increase the amount of suits I have everywhere, I think. This is only because of the pipe. Now that we have it, though, I think we're good. Combat. Yeah, it's fine. Pause. Delete that. No, we need to keep that, right? We gotta cut this part, though. So we go like this, like that, like that, like this. So the water has to fill in. We gotta bridge that in. Let me cut the power here, too. So that we don't get the, jammed power lines. Now we could cut this, and then we could deconstruct this line. Alright, so we're trying to cool down the composts. And then we need the AET in to kind of just keep rolling. Alright, so let's go down to... It's never going to get that cold, right? Let's go down to 16 degrees. So we need to still feed in the AETN a little bit, which is fine. Mine out that. Put in the bridge for that. That's not bad. And then we just need power here. We remove this loader. I should probably just get a new line. What's the contraption next to the compost? This is a gas crusher. It's just a little bit widespread so that we crush more gas on the lowest level. So we have a sensor here that detects carbon dioxide. If the carbon dioxide level gets above this sensor level, so basically the bottom floor, the doors open and then they close and then they delete the CO2. So it's a powerless way to deal with the ethanol releasing a lot of carbon dioxide. That way I can maintain the oxygen levels. I think the oxygen levels, though, have dropped. I might want to increase the amount of O2 we have. Might want to increase the carbon dioxide sensor a little bit higher, too. There's a lot of CO2 here. We have a similar design. We're just crushing gas. It opens, fills in with CO2, and then it closes. You can see that we have about 3 kilograms, 9 kilograms total. That gets deleted, reopen, and the overall CO2 level should drop. Dude, my dupes are actually all working. Like, I'm kind of impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressed. Oh, we got slime lung in the air now. Feels bad, man. Alright, so we have to wait, now that the bridge is there, to fill up the water pipes. Once we do that, I might even want to lower the temperature of the entire area. Just so that this goes down closer to 0. Because I am getting slime lung here, which kind of sucks. But it's in oxygen, which my dupes can get sick from. I just need to stop this from being a thing. It's really not that bad, though, because it is dying. Dying on oxygen. What's going on, Coop and Hammond? I see you over there. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Gotta sweep this up. This as well. You doing fine? Thanks. Nice, nice. Good to hear you're doing fine. Oh, this full row is done. How old are you, Mr. Pip? He has 2 years of age. All right, let's copy this. Is there another Pip we can move? None of them are dying. Okay, that's fine. Let's move this guy then. He's done with the mushrooms. Move him down to here. Take this, and we're going to have some more mealwood seeds. The wild mealwood farm is starting. Let's go with only 100 seeds, so it's not too overly stacked. Oh, this is a full seed now. Okay, sweet. No more duping allowed. Oh, well, we can still be duping. I just don't want to. And then I might need an AETN this, because too much of the water is coming out. It's coming out hot. And it's because of the sieve, because we're sieving the hot water. So we're going to have to cool down the sieve area right here. Stop it from being hot. The petroleum's coming in at 18 degrees. The generators are just hot, though. They have changed something with ethanol in the last year. Depends. I don't think anything with ethanol has been changed at all, though. What's the question, though? Kisukin? What's the question? Man, this water is being held up by the oil. It's absorbing the heat, though. Moving the ice. That should be fine. I wonder if we're dropping ice into the inside. Alright, now that we're no longer pumping oxygen in here, the CO2 should fall down, right? Alright, so we are covering this. So we could make a 15-15 setup. Start removing a little bit of the gas. I love that hydrogen vent tamer. Dude, man, it's a nice design. So low powering. Powers itself. Hydrogen just gets pumped out, infinite storage. Aw, man. Did I have ice melt again? Every time, dude. Yeah, we have ice everywhere. I'm just having ice melt on the ground. Jeez. Come on, guys. Y'all need to be better than that. Alright, trim those two out. We'll trim up the top layer. I haven't played a long time ago. Yeah, so let me know what's different, because I don't know what you mean by if they changed that at all. I can't tell you what changed, because to me, it's always been the same way. So let me know what you see that's different, and I'll answer the questions. Just make a Slickster farm down below. Nah, it's not cold enough. I mean, it's too cold. It's too cold. At 60 degrees, you get long hairs. Long hairs are not the business. Because they do not consume CO2 anymore. That's kind of one of the problems. It's too cold. We're doing such a good job chilling out the map that it's a problem. Keeping it cool. What's going on, Rambo? You still playing Dark and Darker? Still on that grind, man? A little bit of water spillage there. Finally mining this out, though. That's great. And then we want to sweep those. Oh, withdrawals, dude. Feels bad. That's tough, man. He's jonesing for some MMOs. Is that even considered an MMO? Like, what kind of genre is that going to be considered? Just RPG? The whole community in Discord is insane. I need more! Oh, man. What volcanoes, vent, geysers say not tamed? Wait, what? What do you mean by that, Cupid Hammond? What do you mean by that? Because they never actually say they're tamed, right? Anywhere. You just have to have a build for it. Are you talking about in my map or just in general? Oh, we moved to the wrong room. Ah, rip. Where's the young Pip? This guy. Unforgiving, hardcore first-person fantasy dungeon adventure. So would you call it roguelike? Probably not, right? It's not roguelike because you don't carry over any of the progress. First person hardcore. So does that mean you die? You die? You can't consider any Geyser Volcano team by default if you're brave enough. I see you over the Robo Jumper. You do if you extract. Oh, wow. Sounds like they're still working out a little bit of the specifics, which is still kind of potentially cool. There's full loot on your corpse. Oh, dude, that's tough. 100% just like EFT then, man. Oof. Can you recover your own body? Like an EFT? You start with basic gear if you have nothing. Nope. Oh, that's tough. Dark and Dark. It's a game that's in development right now. That Rambo is like... He's jonesing for some more playtime of, but he can't because they're out of alpha testing. It's very good. He can't play it though, man. Can't play it though. Feels bad. Alright, so just making sure oxygen, very breathable in the map. We're still vacuuming this room. Feels bad, man. Outside of that... Yeah, we're still trimming out parts of the map for the salt. This is good now. We'll trim out the 2x2. I think at this point, we need to go on this level. If water falls, it falls. Can't really be worried by that. 30 idle Dupes and not a single one of them can carry a Pip. Hey man, Pips are heavy. Oh, he's in, boys. He's in. Pips are good. Alright, so we got the mealwood farm number 1. We can remove the critter drop-off and the storage bin, because this is going to be empty. No one's going to be walking around these layers. After the Pips plant, we move them back to the arbor trees, probably. Since they're going to be able to generate dirt for us there. Alright, so now the bridge is good. We got to remove this. And then we got to basically keep this area cold. I might want to make the temperature a little bit lower, 16 degrees. This is what I'm thinking about. Same thing here, right? 16, 16. You still haven't moved your mass farm one tile down? This one? No, it's moved down already. It's moved down already. It's moved down already, I think. We're still just vacuuming out, though. Feels bad. Oh, Joya seeds. I'll take these. I'll put some Joya plants right here, maybe.